So Steve, here we are set up at the paddock at Tandragee. We've had a fantastic week. We've visited the Giant's Causeway, we've had a pint in Joey's bar, and we've paid our respects to the Dunlops at the Memorial Park as well. But you've done a few laps now in the car. What do you think of it?
It's a world apart from Cookstown. I absolutely loved going to Cookstown. Got on really well there. But this is completely different. I've had loads of help from, great thanks to Damien. Yvonne's taken me around today as well. So one of the big things for me is, well, one of my favourite sayings since I've got over here is people say steady away, and I think that's the way to just approach it. Not be, I'm not going to go out be a hero, win anything first time here. It's one of those places that will take time to learn. So basically treat it with the respect it deserves. Build up slowly, not go stupid, scare myself, and then end up being even further back than I started out. So yeah, all the advice I've got is just to learn where I'm going. It's one of those places where, very similar to the Isle of Man, where you think about one corner, but you've actually got to work on it 2 or 3 corners beforehand. Like everything links in together. It just seems, a real sort of rider's circuit. So yeah, great thanks to everyone that's given me help and advice with that. Another shout out has got to go to Dave Hewson. He has sorted me out with a steering damper now, so I've got it's down in there. So yeah, just got that. So thanks to Dave getting all that sorted out. Thanks to Eric Wilson as well for bringing it over and helping me out with fitting it and everything. So yeah, so all set up, ready to go, and can't wait for the newcomers laps. It's like Christmas.
Well, it's Friday morning. Friday is practice day. The paddock is well and truly filling up, and more riders are coming in as well. And good morning to Kevin.
I've got it just now to move the road. Hopefully I'll get out this way.
Well, that's the newcomers bus heading off. All newcomers here have to do a lap on the bus. I'm sure they'll have a fantastic time, particularly with J. Bella Smith on board.
Try to get one race out this evening, but we'll let you know during the day if it's going to happen or not.
very close. He's very close.
So, you old fart, do I lose my bike? You managed to qualify second in class.
On the 250 Honda, the 329
It's a
124.
lot of fun round here. Definitely a lot of fun.
So Steve, practice qualifying for the day has finished. So how's it gone overall?
Yeah, it's been it's been a bit stressful today. Like I said before, this place is it is like a little mini TT, and you have got to treat it with respect and not go charging into corners. Everything links from one to another and stuff like that. So I have genuinely had it in my head, just go out, go steady, not do anything stupid, and yeah, so that was all fine. Went out on the Aprilia, and for some bizarre reason it went into limp mode, and it's flashing up on the dashboard, red lights. It went into limp mode. I stopped, turned it off, turned it on again, managed to finish that session, but I'm just riding around panicking, thinking, you know, is it going to blow up, is it going to let go or whatever. We thought we'd sorted it. Went out for the second qualifying in the junior support. Within half a lap the problem came back, so thankfully Eric is helping out, and he's getting a guy up here tomorrow from the Crumbs motorcycles, so thank you very much to those. They're coming up with a laptop, plugging it in and sorting out what's happening with that. And I've just been out on my new bike, which I think we've got to have a discussion about Elaine losing her bike, because I absolutely love this little thing. So yeah, actually managed to go out instead of worrying about, you know, is there going to be something wrong, just go out and just ride the circuit. And yeah, so for the first time today I've actually managed to get into, you know, to do some lines and things like that. So I think qualifying's gone okay.
You've qualified in second in class.
In 300, right, okay, so yeah, well that's, you can't complain at that. So not quite so good on the Aprilia. I think a 15th and a 25th or something. So but I'm there, you know, I'm not last. It's, you know, it's all about enjoying it, and I'm absolutely loving it still. It's still the same buzz as it was last week, and I just can't wait for more.
I think it's time for a glass of wine.
Yeah, or two.
So it's a bit of a moist start to the day here in the paddock. As you can see, the boys are now starting to go through scrutineering. Roads close at 9 o'clock, and I think it's going to be let's go wet racing today.
Yeah, we're worth the trip. Not really anything on the side.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, very well. Thank you.
Give me a breath test, Kevin.
I got one of wrestling just please.
I can't imagine
Yes,
that
sir.
should make it any worse.
You're just going to have to take them.
So Steve, it's race day, and after 10 days of glorious sunshine, guess what? It's piddling it down. So how are you feeling about your first time racing the roads in the wet?
Surprisingly okay, actually. I was chatting to one of the guys down in Scrutineering, and to put it all into perspective, something that makes you feel this young and puts a stupid grin on your face can't be bad. It's got to be a good thing that does that to you. And even with the weather, it's not dampening it down for me. Obviously, you've got to be respectful to the morning. Got to be respectful to the conditions and everything. I'm going to ride to the conditions, and then just go from there. See what it's like.
Okay, and the guys are here now to have a look at the Aprilia, so let's get the guys to work. Cheers. So Steve, the Aprilia's fixed.
Yeah, it's we had from the guys from McCrum's come over, plugged the laptop in, discovered where the fault was. It turned out to be a sensor wire that had broken. So yeah, thank you very much to McCrum's Motorcycles, local to here, for dropping everything, coming over, getting us sorted back out on track. Thank you very much to Eric Wilson for doing the repair work that was needed. A little bit more delicacy than my approach with a hammer. So but yeah, fingers crossed, all sorted. The wets are on, so ready to go.
From University. He's only 24 years old. So no injuries. Just got the bike ready, sorted for this weekend. Looking up. Of Jack Oliver, Jonathan Watson. Brian Loughlin going well there, he's up in the 7th place. We're waiting on him from here, RJ Woolsey there in 10th.
So here we are at Tandragee. Unfortunately, the race meeting has been finished. But guys, what it's been like?
Wet. Moist. Moist.
Today it has.
Today's moist. Yesterday was fantastic.
Absolutely.
If we could have swapped today's, that would have been better. It is what it is. Still happy. Still drinking.
We had a fantastic ride yesterday. Practice was phenomenal. There's a lot to learn out there, but we were getting after it. We got, at least one of us got some racing in, so we're happy for that.
managed to get one race, but yeah, it did get quite wet, and it was quite scary, to be honest.
It was
so,
intense.
you done well.
We looked at. I just needed that signature. That's all I cared about. I just wanted that man to sign that race. Well,
You'll get
well,
there.
we'll come back. We'll try again next year.
And hopefully we'll see everybody at the Manx. If not, we'll be back here next year.
100%.
So Steve, sadly the race meeting has been abandoned, but final thoughts?
Do you know what? I know I keep saying it, but I absolutely love the Irish road racing. Not just for the roads, the racing, but for the whole community, the whole sort of the spirit, and the paddock family. It's just been absolutely fantastic. Did manage to get one race in today on the Aprilia, and again, thank you very much to McCrums and Eric for sorting the bike out. Ran sweet as a nut. Unfortunately, it was it was me with the problem. Basically, I was just being sensible, just going round, going, do you know what? Don't do anything stupid, and just brought it home for a finish. So not where I wanted to be, and not with the times I wanted. But at the end of the day, learned a little bit more about the track, and I'm coming back. So that's a good thing. The conditions were really bad. So I believe they've done, as disappointing as it is, I believe they've made the right call, because at the end of the day, no one wants to get hurt. So yeah, they done a good thing. So all in all, I've absolutely loved it. Definitely going to come back. So can't wait for the next one. One of the things that I would like to say is, did hear a little bit of bad news between Cookstown and Tandragee. So for the first sort of Irish trip, I would like to dedicate it to the memory of Bino, a local racer close to where I live. Sadly passed away. So condolences and respects and everything to all his family and friends. So yeah, R.I.P. Bino.
Okay, thanks Steve. It's now time to pack up, and I'll treat you to dinner and a pint of Guinness.